Yeah, the Psaki is BACKI in the press room, and she was answering questions with, the same kind of weird responses that we usually get from the White House press secretary. She was asked specifically about the gas prices too. She was asked specifically about the gas prices. What is the president doing short term? What is he doing? What's his plan to bring gas prices down? Because they continue to go up, and as we get into the holiday season, they continue to rise. And when you couple that with all of the other holiday spending we have, like airfare or travel or presents, gifts, when you like, greeting cards, all that other junk. There's also the food, like the turkeys and the stuffing and the pies and everything else. All the tips you got to give to like the trash guy and the mailman and whoever else is helping to make your life run smoothly. All of those people. Some of you have hairstylists. I'm not in that boat, but a lot of people like to give their hairstylist an extra tip at the holiday season. It's making everything more expensive. Here's what she said about gas prices and Joe Biden's plan to bring them down.
Look, our view is that the rise in gas prices over the long term makes an even stronger case for doubling down our investment and our focus on clean energy options.
Oh, okay, so there you go. Their plan to bring down gas prices is to spend more money on electric vehicles. Their plan to bring down gas prices is we don't have one. In fact, we're going to exploit this crisis, as Democrats typically do, and we are going to use it as an opportunity to try to convince you to go green, to go electric. We're going to say, you know what? All of these gas prices that are skyrocketing, the dent that it puts in your wallet, the amount of savings that you can't save, or the amount of income that you have to spend just to get from place to place, from business to business, from school to home to the grocery store to wherever, all of this money that you're pumping into your gas tank, we're going to not do anything about it, and maybe it'll get so bad. Maybe you'll become so broke and so poor and fed up that you will turn in that old gas guzzler for a nice, clean, green electric machine. That's what they're going to do. So when asked specifically about lowering the gas prices, she said, we're not going to do it. In fact, we're going to use the high gas prices as a gun that we're holding to your head until you succumb to the pressures of the green revolution and buy an electric vehicle. But that's not all she said.
So that we are not relying on the fluctuations and OPEC and their willingness to put more supply and meet the demand in the market.
Oh, she's throwing OPEC under the bus once again. By the way, that's a diesel-powered gas-guzzling bus that she's throwing OPEC under. She's saying OPEC's responsible for the fluctuations in the market. OPEC's responsible for the problems with the high gas prices. We can't rely on OPEC because nobody ever knows what OPEC's going to do, and that's true. But we do know that they're going to take full advantage of the United States of America. And when we cut our supply, when we cut our production, when we become just dependent on OPEC, OPEC is going to take full advantage. What we should do is become energy independent, but of course that would take all the bullets out of the gun they're holding to our heads until we succumb to the pressures and get one of those clean green electric machines.